Welcome to Kletus Ray's Roadside Service. We're here at the last couple hours of Thursday here. We're rolling around. I don't even know what town I'm in. I decided to take a different way to Tulsa today. Usually I take 169 all the way down, but I've always bitched about it because of the two-lane roads and people. I'm not fast enough to pass people, and I'm not nimble enough to get around them, and it's just a pain in the ass. People do like 55 through there in a 65, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you get out on the, like, whenever it opens up and there is a passing lane, they speed the fuck up. They're doing like 75, and you're like, okay, and then fine. If you stay that speed, I'm perfectly fine with it. And then as soon as it gets back down to two lanes, or back down to 55, and you're like, why didn't you just let me get ahead of you? Do you like me riding your ass and pulling your hair? I don't know. So anyways, I decided to take this other way because the guy at work, he's like, oh yeah, I go this other way, 69, because it's 4 lane almost the whole way. I was like, is there scales? He said, no, there's no scales. It's like, oh, well, fuck. He's like, yeah, it says it takes a little bit longer, but it's actually faster. I'm like, okay, well, I'll try that. And I tried it, and it was great up until you get into Oklahoma, and then it's a 2 lane road, which isn't a horrible deal. It's a 2 lane, and I didn't get really stuck behind too many people, but it was just like, it didn't really like that, but that's the way I thought I was going to go home. But once I got to Tulsa, and got offloaded, and I parked off to the side to make sure everything was good, make sure my box is still strapped down and everything's latched up, and get my scale ticket, and just figure everything out. I look at the map. I'm like, oh shit, it's only 10 minutes longer. It says it's only 10 minutes longer if I take this all the way into Joplin, Missouri, 44 into Joplin, and then 71 north, or 49, however you want to call it. I think it's both. So that's where I'm at now. I just got through whatever fucking town, and I'm like an hour and a half out from where I need to be. So pretty nice. I'm gonna run right into traffic. I feel like, because it says I'll be where I need to be at 5:40 at the place where I drop off the dumpster. That's where I posted that picture from this morning. In that picture I lowered the tag axles down. I'm not running with the tag axles down, but I think it looks cool as fuck with the tag axles down. So I dropped them down, but I thought at least the front one steered, but it does not steer apparently, because you can see in the picture I have the wheel turned all the way, and the wheels are not turned at all. Them tag axles. So, but you can't, if you set the brake, those tag axles go up. You can't, like, I don't know how they, like, service them, unless they have somebody sitting in the truck the whole time. But, I mean, they service them like they would service anything else. But in order to see the operation, you gotta have somebody in the driver's seat, and at least have it in neutral, but you gotta release the parking brake. So I found a nice little spot where the truck wasn't rolling around at all, and got it nestled in, sat there for a little bit, make sure it's going to be good. And then I just left it in neutral, and I hopped out, took a picture real quick, and then hopped back in. But nobody would know that. But I'm over here just flubbing to myself. That guy's on fire. You're straight up on fire, dude. You are. That guy is on fire. Oh my gosh, he's on fire. I don't know, I didn't see what truck it was, but there was a dry van sleeper. I don't know, could have been Swift, could have been anybody else. They just drove by, just straight up smoking. Just smoking horribly. But they're headed south. I'm headed north, so we're good. But there's a tow truck. I can smell it now. It smells like rubber or an electrical. Oh, man. Anyways, yeah, today's been pretty good. Yeah, drove down here, no problems whatsoever. Got offloaded pretty quickly. I feel like the people at the landfill were fair today, and they let me go on my turn, which was nice. I was able to get in there. Now, the weird thing is this container that I'm hauling today, the latch is on the passenger side, which that's never been the case. The latch is always on the driver's side. So this one's a weird backwards container, but was able to open up and dump off and get the fuck out of there pretty easily. Hop up on the highway and then just take 44. It's 244 from where the landfill is, and then you just take that and it turns into 44, and then 44 you just stay on it. Just keep it moving, bud. Not a very exciting. There was a scale on I-44 that I went through that I totally didn't even think about there being a scale there. Went through that, but I got the green light section, so that was kind of cool. I was able to just roll right on through without getting on the scale or anything. And I do have another scale, 49 North. There's one up here in Harrisonville that I'll be going over here in a few. I'm in Rich Hill is where I'm at now, so it's just a little bit further. And I'll have to go through that scale. Maybe, I don't know. I think last time I drove by, it was completely closed. Like, they had it blocked off and everything. So, maybe I'll get lucky again. Maybe I won't. But, yeah, also that picture, I edited it. Because you're probably, any truckers that are driving around might look at it and be like, you're driving an unmarked truck. What the fuck? No, it's got all the markings on it. I did the magic eraser, edited the photo, and I was able to just kind of circle all the shit that I wanted to erase. So all like the identifying properties I was able to erase, which I love that fucking feature. I actually got my 79 Chevy, one of the pictures I took of it, I got that on my laptop, and I edited it before I emailed it to myself. And it looks all fucked. Everything, like the whole background is just kind of like fucked up looking because all the erasing shit that I did. But the truck looks great, so just left it like that. Yeah, last night I got home and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and play my game as soon as I get here and just play it and like let the It wasn't like an FU to anybody. It was just like. You guys get to do whatever the fuck you want to do all day long, and I gotta work all day, and then I get home, and then I gotta wait until the kids go to sleep before I can do what I want to do? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get home, and I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna play my video game, because I was so excited about it. Dude, I was so excited. I watched videos yesterday about something that I wasn't sure about on the video game. It was buying land and houses on the video game. It's a video game, okay? This is all fake. I'm a nerd. I'm a fucking nerd. But, anyways, on the video game, I go to the bank. Well, I go to the land. There's a land lot on the game, video game, that I wanted to buy, and there's like a little farm across the street that you can't buy. But I was like, oh, this is a perfect lot. And then I drove around to a couple other lots on the video game. Nerd alert here, okay? And I decided on this one lot, and then I went to the bank, and I took out a big loan in the game, which this is like the save file that I want to have for a long time. Like, I've played the game. This is a new save file, by the way, from the last just couple of days. I had one from before, but I passed all of my achievements from my first save on my new save, in the first day. So this is the one. I like this save. It's cool. I got me a good truck. Had me a cool couple of cars, a little trailer. I got the company thing set up. And I went out and I bought land because that was really like the next thing I wanted to do on the game was buy a little piece of land and kind of outfit it, because the game is weird because there's a furniture store, but you can't buy all of the furniture in there. You can only buy little sections of furniture, and there's like a whole kitchen area in the mall, or what I guess I'll call it the furniture mall. There's a whole kitchen section. You can't buy a fucking thing down there. I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Like, why can't I buy this shit? So, but you got to go to an architect, and you got to buy build plans for a house, a shop, parking spots, all that shit. And the parking spots is just where your car spawns or whatever. You can buy those. And I take it to the piece of land that I bought after taking out $100,000 loan from the bank, which $100,000, I could get it paid off if I dedicate myself to it, but I wanted to take out plenty that I was able to buy everything and then go to the furniture store, and also buying other shit. Like, there's a little farmhouse that's out in the middle of nowhere on the game. I'm a nerd. You got to go out to this farmhouse, and then there's some like certain stuff you can only buy at this little farmhouse, and it's weird. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. That's where I bought the truck that I have, because I hadn't seen that truck for sale anywhere else. And really, there's a square body on the game also. It's a short bed, four-wheel drive square body. And I cannot figure out where the fuck to buy that truck at. I cannot figure it out. In one of my previous saves, I had bought that truck, but they updated the game, and now the truck is like, you can still use the truck, you can rent it, but there's not an option to buy the motherfucker. So I don't know. Anyways, I buy this piece of land. I go to the architect. I get the big shop. I get the little house, and I had this idea of putting this big shop and this little house on this little piece of land next to this farm, and then I was going to go around to that little farmhouse and buy all the little fucking gates and shit, and then take it over there to the fucking house and start, just like creating a piece of property on the game, just because that's what the game is for, is to have fun. The piece of property is just a smidgen too small for the big shop. The big shop is a little bit too wide, and I about flipped the fuck out, okay? Because I took out the loan, I bought the land. The land cost $100,000. The shop cost like $30,000. The house cost like $15,000. And the parking spot, and then all the other shit that I did. And so I don't know. I just like totally fucked up my game, because the piece of land that I bought is not big enough for what I want to do. And there's not even a small shop to buy. I'm like, who the fuck has a large shop for sale on the website or from the architect on this video game? And why isn't it just called the shop? Because there's not a small shop, there's not a medium shop, there's just large shop. And the large shop is gigantic. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so mad that it did not fit in the confines of that piece of land that I bought. So now I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I might just put like a little house out there and try to outfit that, and then I got to go out and buy another piece of land. I got to save up a lot of money, because I got to get this loan paid back for all this shit that I got to pay back, like $150,000. Well, no, I had $70,000, so I got to pay back, I don't know, like $100,000 worth of a loan. Anyways, that's my video game night that was last night. Spent hours out there, sitting at the kitchen table playing it, because I can't have it on the big screen TV because my daughter wants to watch Coco Melon, and my son, he has got my phone. He's downloading a bunch of games and shit, and he's watching YouTube. And I'm like, quit watching YouTube! But I want to watch it. Well, the other night he watched YouTube, and he watched, I think I explained it on the podcast. He watched a bunch of like fake sad videos, and he was like crying He's like, this is sad. I'm like, it's fake, buddy. And I gave him my phone. He was like, can I play on your phone? I'm like, you can, but no YouTube. Can I download games? Sure. Go ahead. Download the games. He just downloads every ad. Every time he opens up a game, an ad shows up, download. While that one's downloading, he sees other games, download, 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 and it just keeps going and going and going, and he rarely even plays any of the games that are on there. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, last night, what did I eat? I fried up a steak. Ooh, I forgot to take my heartburn acid reflux medication, and it's flaring up. Eating too many spicy pork rinds over here. So, I don't know. Woke up pretty much on time today. I was only a few minutes late. Not a big deal. And I'm in the job that I'm doing today. Nobody really. It's a no. Nobody's waiting on me for anything today at all. It's a lot where nobody's at. Where I gotta pick up the dumpster, and then it's open all the time. So as long as I drop it off again, like, it's not a big deal. And then the landfill down here, they don't give a fuck what time I get there. So my day is, I'm going as quick as I can, but I mean, I guess I could have gone maybe 15 minutes faster going the other way home, but I would have been more stressed out. Like this, I like this way, you know. It's a little bit longer, but this is a lot less stressful because it's just a 4-lane highway at 70 or 75 miles an hour the whole way. It's just nice rather than 2-lane roads. Man, the Russia-Ukraine thing is getting spicy. Okay, guys? I mean, it's been spicy. It's been pretty fucking spicy. It's getting ghost pepper spicy now. It's getting really fucked up. It's getting the skeleton that's running the country right now gave Ukraine long-range missiles that they didn't. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But apparently, from what I've listened to, these are missiles that can, you know, they're really only able to be operated by people that know how to use them. So, and they're United States missiles. So, I don't know. Pretty sure what happened is we gave them these missiles. We said, you can have these missiles, but you can't use them, and we're not going to give you anybody that's able to fire them. And then Biden, 2 days ago, said, hey, do whatever you want. Go ahead. Go ahead and shoot those missiles if you want. Right after he talked to Trump about having a peaceful transfer of power, things were actually starting to, I think they were getting ready to settle down a little bit. Like, Trump's here. Don't make any moves. Everybody settle the fuck down. Trump's going to make everything better. But Biden or whoever's controlling Biden's fucking puppet strings was like, we ain't giving up on this war quite yet. I don't know who the fuck's in Washington or whoever, but they decided, nope, we're going to go ahead and, I don't know, we had to have, somebody that has the knowledge on how to operate these missiles had to have gone over there and launched them into the middle of Russia. No, I don't know about the middle of Russia, but into Russia somewhere. And Putin is just like, okay, well, listen. And he did some missile, he sent out some new missiles, which it's a podcast I'm listening to currently. I kind of needed a break from it, but they were They were watching a video of this new supersonic missile or whatever with no warhead, just an empty shell of a missile or what, I don't know. And it looks devastating. And I don't know. It's getting really fucking close. And I don't know. They said something about Trump is going to go meet with Putin now. I don't know. It's getting, we just get closer and closer every day. And I don't know, man. It's getting scary out here. So that's what's going on right now. Is I am just stressed out and scared for what the fuck the future holds if these fucking people in power keep pushing the buttons. Like, stop fucking around. You guys lost. Stop. Stop it. Please. I know you guys are going to keep doing shit, but, what? And nobody listens. Nobody listens to this podcast. So, me saying this to nobody is doing no good. I'm just explaining my feelings. It'd be cool if people fucking quit shooting missiles and blowing up people. Stop doing that. Let Trump do what he's gonna do. Let him cook, is what people would say. The new age kids. Let him cook. Whatever. In other news, where I'm just, trying to think of other things, is, I ate pizza this morning. Whoops-a-daisy. I go into Casey's because I wanted to get a new coffee. And that was in whatever town I was in. I don't know. Fort Scott, maybe? And I go into a Casey's and I grab me a cup of coffee. And I smell, I don't know if you can hear that, but I was sniffing. What do I smell over there? It smells like bacon and sausage. Let me go check out what they got. And I was like, I'm going to get me one sausage slice of pizza. Okay, listen, I'm not going to be too crazy. I'm addicted, guys. So I'm not the greatest person in the world to be, I don't think I'm good for advice. I'm such a hypocrite. So my wife calls me right as I'm like opening up the plastic sack that you put the pizzas in. Notice I said plural. And I reach in, I accidentally grabbed a bacon one. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so I put it in the bag. But I really wanted the sausage one. There was one sausage slice in there that was just, it was like, eat me. So I ended up getting 2 slices of pizzas. Fuck, okay? I'm falling off the rails here, guys. I'm going off the rails. As long as I'm still next to the track, though. I'm right next to the track. I'm just going from side to side. I'm jumping the railroad tracks here and there. And I don't know, man. I'm trying to be a good person and be disciplined. I don't know. I even put a little bit of hot cocoa in my coffee. Damn it, dude, okay? My willpower is not strong enough for this. Maybe I just need to get a picture of me in my underwear, sitting on the couch, like have my wife get a picture of me sitting on the couch in my underwear, looking horrible, and just make that my screensaver or something, or put that picture in my wallet right over my ID. So every time I open my wallet to pay for some bullshit, I'm like, this is what you look like, and this is what you're going to keep looking like if you eat that fucking bullshit. But, it was pizza, and, you can't just put the pizza back. I already touched the pizza. The pizza's already been claimed. It's basically already been paid for. You gotta buy it now. I don't know how that works. If you touch a piece of pizza and then don't buy it, they gotta throw it away. And what is that called? That's called it's not stealing. It's just I should not, I almost made a mistake. I did make the mistake today, and I bought it, and I ate it. And I went out to my truck like a fat little caterpillar and ate my damn pizza. You know the caterpillar on A Bug's Life? That's me. I look like the caterpillar on A Bug's Life. Or is it ants? No, it's Bug's Life. Or is it ants? I think it's A Bug's Life. Ants was more like dramatic. A Bug's Life is a good movie. Look at me, I'm a beautiful butterfly. That's me right now. I'm over here. Look at me, I'm a beautiful butterfly. Big old fat caterpillar is me. Just a big fat caterpillar. Oh, man. Listen to Joe Rogan today. He had the guy from No Country for Old Men on there. He's also, like, I think, the guy that takes in Will Smith and the Men in Black. And, what else is he in? Or he's K? Young K? I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. He's the guy. The No Country for Old Men guy. The guy that finds them down at the bottom of the valley, the Mexican cartel over there all bloodied up and all shot to shit. And he goes down there and the one Mexican guy's like, Agua. And he's like, I ain't got no water. I ain't got no water. And he takes a big old bag of money or something. I need to watch the movie again. And he takes it and he hides it under his trailer. And then he goes back down there and then the guy's got a shot through his head. And then he turns around and he sees the guy's fucking up with his truck, fucking around with his truck, like slashing his tires. And he's like, oh, fuck. And then he runs and gets all the way to this tree really far away. No, that's when he finds the bag of money. He finds a Mexican guy dead up against a tree with a big old bag of money or drugs or something. And then there's a tracker. There's a little tracker beacon in the bag. And then the bad guy he's like, call it. I don't know what we're calling for. Like, you need to call it heads. Today is your lucky day. That's your lucky coin. Don't put it in your pocket. It'll get mixed around with all your other change. This coin is a 1958 quarter. It's been traveling 22 years for you. I don't know. That movie's so fucking good. Oh, I don't know how I almost twisted my ankle while driving a truck. I just almost twisted my fucking ankle. I felt it do something wrong. Felt like my Achilles tendon just got like hooked onto my ankle real quick and it just popped off. Does not feel good. But for lunch today, I did eat my sausage, my pork rinds, my cheese sticks. That's what I have, like a stockpile of that shit at the house. Like, it's insane what I have for my lunches. And I know it's going to last me a long time because I'm going to get tired of this shit. This is day 4 of eating every single day a bag of pork. Actually, it's day 5 because I did it on Sunday. A package of sausage, 6 sticks of cheese, and a bag of pork rinds. And they're a big bag. Today I didn't finish my sausage or my pork rinds. Well, or my cheese. I didn't eat all 6. It's just so much, and it's good because I can eat until I'm done eating, and that's a good sign, is having something left over. Also, I got a cat now. Did you guys know that I got a cat? Talked about it all the time. I don't know. There's something about this cat. It's a good cat. Okay? It might be pregnant. So, this thing is a little kitty cat. Just black and gray and white and light gray and dark gray and dark black and light black and off white and regular white. And I don't know. It's just like if the cat's in the shade, it's a totally different looking cat. I don't know. If it's in the sun, it's just lighter. I don't know. It's a nice little kitty cat, okay? It meows at you. You give it some Gouda cheese, and it just eats it all up like a little mouse. And I'm excited to see this cat every day now. I'd like to see it in the mornings, but there's the lady truck driver. Do you guys get the inclination that she gets on my nerves a little bit? She does, but I like her, but she gets on my nerves for sure. And I don't know why. It shouldn't be on my nerves, but I don't know, just her walking around the yard, the yard at our shop with a bag, like a Ziploc bag full of cat food. Just the noise. I don't know. I'm like, yes, feed the cat, whatever. It's kind of like a shared cat now, but I don't know. It's just like don't let me see you be like that. I don't know. It makes me just want to trip her. I want to see you fall down. Not because I want you to get hurt or anything. I would be so funny to see a lady walking around saying, "Here, kitty, kitty," and then trip with a bag of cat food. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucked up, okay? Speaking of people getting hurt, my daughter, I accidentally. So, we're in the hallway. My son is taking a piss in the toilet, and she's in the hallway banging on the door trying to get in there. I'm like, hey, stop messing with him. And I bend down to her, and I give her a hug, and then she puts her hands around my neck, and then I taught her how to interlace her fingers, and then she's like a spider monkey. She does not let go. And I like pick her all the way up, and then I go back down, and I feel when she's touching the floor. And I held her up like an inch above the floor, and because I knew where her feet were. I was like, how long can you hold on? I can stand here all day. And then she let go, but I guess she had her feet up in the air, and she fell, instead of falling like an inch and landing on her feet, which I thought she was going to do, she fell like 10 inches and banged her head up. She dented my wall with her head. Poor girl. She laughed, but then as soon as I picked her up to kind of hold on to her, she was like crying. I was like, oh, whoops-a-daisy. She got a ponytail in, so I'm wondering if that ponytail kind of also helped hurt her head. Poor thing. Poor thing. I felt so bad. She's like, I want mom. I'm like, hey, listen. It was an accident. Why did you not have your feet? I mean, I'm not trying to victim blame here, but I knew where your feet were. You were supposed to land on your feet. I was just going to see how long you could hold on. I didn't know you were going to freaking rock it off of my neck and put a dent in my wall. How am I supposed to fix the dent in the wall now? I'm not ready to paint the hallway. Last night I was sitting in my son's bed with him, and we were talking. I was like, "Do you like your room?" He's like, no, I like Olivia's room better because it's got like, well, she's got flowers on her wall, but I don't want flowers. But I want my room to be like hers. But I want different stuff on the wall. I'm like, oh, poor boy. He's like, it's all gray in here, and I just don't like gray. It's just like all gray. I'm like, okay, yes, we painted your room gray. I'm so sorry. Her room is white. No, it's gray, but one wall is we made like my buddy helped me. We bought this like MDF board that's like 1x4 or 1x3. I'm not sure, and we glued it to the wall in like a I don't know what it's called, but it looks like there's like a not a fence, but just like it looks like a structure wall thing over there. And then above that, my wife had bought this print. It's like a flower print. It's like a 4x6, not 4x6, like a 4x4 square of flowers, and then you can line them all up and right next to each other, and it makes it's just a cool little accent wall in her room that we did before she was born. And my son's room, just, I don't know. We got a bunch of stuff a while back, a bunch of posters and pictures of like superheroes and stuff, and like letters. And we got a new rack for him to hang up all of his little costumes and stuff on. Unfortunately, he's growing out of his costumes. I don't know. But I don't know. His room is just so small, and Olivia's room is a decent sized room. I mean, it probably won't look as big once she gets a normal sized bed in there, but yeah, I don't know. I'd really like to rearrange my son's room, but it's like, when the fuck am I gonna have time to rearrange? Like, this is something that's not like on the to do list right now. And now I'm over here, I'm laying in his bed, and we're talking about rearranging his room and all this stuff, and I'm like, why did I even do this? I'm just thinking out loud over here, trying to just have a conversation with my son. But now, all of a sudden, it's, let's renovate Levi's room. And I'm like, hold up, like, can we at least, like, get the basement cleaned up? Like, because the basement's a catch-all right now. It's a fucking mess. The garage is disaster zone right now. It's a little bit better that I moved the tires and the deep freeze out. I laid the deep freeze in the ditch out front. Somebody came and snatched it up. I'm so glad. I was like, I don't know. I'm not even going to put a sign on it. I'm just going to roll this deep freeze that's been in my fucking way to the edge of the driveway, and somebody grabbed it. I was so happy. And then the tires are gone, but nothing else has been done. Like I was doing some wiring work. There's just wire bits and lengths and connectors and fuse boxes and just all kinds of shit laid all over the floor. Like, because I don't go in the garage anymore. The garage was cleaned up and taken care of. And then my dog died. So now nobody goes to the garage for anything ever except for the deep freeze. So there's like a little pathway to the deep freeze. Like, we're not dirty people, but we're not clean people either. So, like, I don't know. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the to-do list. And now I just added this one, and my son wants to put it to the top of the list. Understandably. But it's like the deck is about to fall off of the house. Somebody's going to fall through the stairs. Need to do something there. The house needs a coat of paint. I should probably mow again. I'd like to rearrange the backyard a little bit, make it a little bit better. There's a truck sitting in my driveway that I'd like to get running and driving and wire up the lights. Like, I need to do this stuff, guys. I need to do it. My car needs an oil change and a new tire because the tire that I just put on is now fucked up and my rim is bent. So I need to get the rim taken off, to get the tire taken off, and then beat the shit out of the rim to kind of make it look slightly like a circle again without the two big ass dents in it. Somebody's regenning. I wonder if it's me. There's video games that I want to keep playing, but yeah, I don't know. My wife has she's been keeping up with, keeping up with the dishes and everybody's laundry except for mine. The rest of the house looks like a fucking shitstorm, and I just know, I don't know. Last night, I didn't crack last night, but I did go into the bathroom and, sorry, I got a little freaked out. I looked back there and the chain that holds the door, the safety chain fell off. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. It's it's only like a foot and a half long, and it's just a safety chain. The big latch is holding the door shut, so I think we're okay. How the fuck did the safety chain come out, though, you know? Might go ahead and pull over and just button that up real quick, just so it doesn't draw any more attention to me at all. I got a marker light out also. One of the connectors is rotted away, so I can still get it to turn on, but I can't get it to stay. I can't, and I don't have a roll of tape with me or anything that I can shove back there and hold it. So I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit and make it home. And hopefully nobody sees that I have a marking light out and a safety chain undone. But I might pull over and get that safety chain fixed up. What was I saying? So yeah, I didn't crack and like go ham and clean the entire house or anything. But that's what it's got to be me. Everybody else seems to love the filth. Love, not the filth. It's just junk. It's not like dirty. It's just like there's stuff everywhere. And until I get out, get the little bug up my butt and go over there and just like go mad and clean up the entire fucking house, it ain't gonna get done. But it's like, man, if the rest of the house is clean, when I got the cleaning bug, I'd actually go do something new, like the basement or the garage or the backyard or something. But just like all the shit that gets collected in the kitchen is insane. But it's just like kids' projects and stuff. So it's like construction paper, scissors, markers, paint. Which I talked to my daughter a little bit ago. She was like, "I painted." I'm like, "Oh, wonderful." So I love that you painted, and it's probably a beautiful picture. But now there's going to be paint shit all over the table when I get home, and I'm going to get home kind of late, and it's just like, oh man, I just need a place where I can sit, kick the boots off, and relax. But I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen today. And I don't know. Part of me just lives in it also, you know, because I don't want. When else would I relax? If I spend all day today cleaning, when do I get to relax? I mean, I don't know. A lot of people they like to look at truck drivers as lazy also because there's a lot of fatties out there, and I am a fatty, but hey, listen. Hello, and I'm back. I don't know how long I've been sitting here, but I just got off the phone with my buddy. Holy moly, we want to start up a business. Just kidding. We're not gonna. But, we can dream. And that's all life is. Life is but a dream. And I don't know, we were just talking about all kinds of stuff. I don't even know where I left off. I'm so sorry. I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, I feel bad for it that I'm recording a podcast. I'm in the middle of something, and then all of a sudden, you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, you're not even talking. Like, I was getting ready to hear what you were about to say about one thing. Like, it would probably tick me off, but I'm very upset that I don't remember anything I was talking about before this. So I'm just starting a new segment right here. I made it through there wasn't even really traffic, but I made it. I'm almost to my location to drop this dumpster off. But I don't know. We were just having a talk, and then he needs some help with his house. He doesn't have a truck. I have a truck, but it does not fucking work. And then the truck that I had that I sold to my brother, we were thinking about trying to get that, but I don't know what's going on with that. It It was previously tried to get stolen at some point in time. My brother said it's fine. I don't understand what he means by it's fine, and somebody tried to steal it. I don't know if the wires are messed up. I don't know. He says it's fine, but it's also got out-of-date tags that are still in my name, and I don't know if he has gone to do the DMV shit to get that all taken care of. But I know I need to do my DMV. I have not sent my fucking thing in yet. So, need to get it sent in. Whoopsies. Need to mail it. And, anyways, we were having just a dream conversation about me and him quitting our jobs and starting our own business. Just immediately, just quit our jobs, start our own business, me and him doing work. Did I miss my exit? Where the fuck am I going? I need to open up the map. Here we go. Maybe I'll follow it now. Me and him start up a business where we're kind of like just like anything men, but a good idea would be to have a truck, possibly the truck I have, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to rely on that truck, but get a truck, maybe a 3/4 ton something. Get a trailer. I was thinking it would be better to get like a roll-off truck, like a big truck, buy a dumpster, and then maybe even 2 dumpsters. Make one dumpster a flatbed, so like you can lower it down, and then you can strap stuff to it, and then you can load it up. Because I've done that on Farming Simulator. Maybe that would work out. But we could just do all kinds of stuff. Like if things really got bad, I could go out and I don't want to take this exit, do I? No. I could do hot shot runs. But if I get a Class A vehicle, well, I guess doing hot shot and I have a Class A, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know where that works out. I would definitely need a Class B license. Meaning I would need to get a DOT number. But if I just got a pickup truck that was non-Class A, it would still be a combination. But if it was under the 26,000 pound, I don't know. But anyways, me and him start up a business. He's really good at like all kinds of stuff. So he's good at woodworking, possibly metalworking, even though I don't think he knows a lot about welding and stuff, but he could definitely get it figured out. And I could figure it out too. About woodworking, metalworking. We were talking about he was talking about his dream house is like a barn dominium, and then I had mentioned a shipping container like shed, and then that's where the sparks were flying with that. We were just talking about. I was like, oh yeah, we could get shipping containers pretty cheap. I could throw them on the trailer, and then we could drive them out to places, and we could build shipping container sheds or whatever for people. Uh, but I could also do hot shot. He's always had his own like shop, like the shed in his backyard is like a shop, so he's always in there making stuff. Like somebody wants a cutting board, so he'll go in there and glue up and sand down and linseed oil a cutting board, laser engrave it. You know, he's got a 3D printer that it does that stuff. He's got the laser engraver, like I talked. He knows everything in anything about woodworking. He's good with it. He's got every tool you would need, and he's even got one of those saw stops, like the table saw that shuts off whenever it feels liquid or whatever. I think it's felt liquid, and that's what's wrong with it right now. So I don't know what you got to replace to make it work again, but he's got one, and it's like, hell yeah. So he's got some decent equipment for sure. But I don't know, man. Just me living the dream where I can just quit my job. Like right now, he quits his job right now, and we just go see each other. And it's like, you have nothing to do, I have nothing to do. Now we can start brainstorming on what we're going to do. We can start posting up ads on like some things that he can build repetitively, and we can sell and deliver items. Uh, yeah, like we can try to get on like a hot shot list or whatever that entails, where I can haul a load from wherever to wherever, and also like we could find like stuff on marketplace, and then I could buy it and go pick it up and then bring it back to our shop. Like we would need to get some land. Not really. We really wouldn't need to, but we should get some land in like a shop where he can house all of his equipment, and I can house the trucks and stuff, and just a location where we can get this thing going. I mean, in reality, I think me and him together could definitely make some fucking money if we both had the time to do it. That's the problem that we have, is nobody has any time to do anything else. We both have full-time jobs, and it would be so nice if we could have our own company. Now, I don't know, like, I don't know, I mean, definitely not at the beginning. We probably wouldn't have anybody hired on, but, and I don't know what all it entails, like, getting the LLC, getting the correct insurances and stuff. Like, I mean, we can't go to a house and do plumbing. I think you have to be an actual plumber that's gone to plumbing school to be able to be insured to do plumbing. Um, but I don't know, like making a rocking chair. Like anybody can make a rocking chair and then sell it. So I don't know how all that shit works, but it would be so fucking cool to work for yourself. That would bring me to tears if we were able to succeed in a business. And he's got the drive, I've got the drive. I obviously like to play video games and stuff, but it's like if we could have our own job. Like, I'm doing this shit for somebody else. Like, I don't give a fuck about this dumpster. I mean, I do take care of the equipment, but that's just because who I am. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about this truck. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I care about the company. I like the company I work for. I like the people that's there. But if I could have something that's actually mine, something that I'm responsible for, something that this is a product or a service that I'm going to be performing for somebody else, I'm going to do my damnedest to do a good job. And I mean, I'm not saying I don't do a good job now. Like, I do care. Like, I do extra work right now. Like, I can't think of anything right at the moment, but like if we go out to a customer, it's like, oh, hi, you guys didn't have to clean that area. Also, we just wanted the tank. It's like, well, I just felt like making the area look a little bit better, and then I don't know. I think I have good customer skills, customer talking skills. I don't know. I'm not even sure. But if he lost his job and I lost my job and we got together and we're like, fuck, we both have no jobs. What should we do? We would figure it out and we would make some money. We could sell pickles. I don't know what you need to sell pickles, but he makes the most delicious fucking pickles in the world. If we could make those fucking pickles and just sell pickles, we would be millionaires on pickles. We would be rich off pickles. That's going to be the episode name. Rich off pickles. So I'm sorry that I don't remember what I was talking about before, and maybe I'll listen back to it to try to figure out exactly what I was saying before I got cut off. But this is going to do it for today. Keep all 18 down. Adios.